And I know these niggas mad as fuck. Bitch, I'm in a trap with you and we throw it up. Fall while my niggas throw it up. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ja, and I am here with another video for you guys. Today I am recording I'm catching up on my horoscope videos. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to catch up on my horoscope videos. I'm going to record 2 videos in one night, so bear with me. I stopped at Leo. And it was just getting good because the ones that I got a lot to say about came up and are coming up. So I was like, let me catch up because I have so much to say about Scorpio. I've usually got a lot of nice things to say about Scorpio, but I have been experiencing Scorpios in a different way. And it hasn't been nice. I've been experiencing Scorpios in a way where it's like, ooh, do I like Scorpios? Because I thought I liked Scorpios, but like, y'all got some ways to y'all. So I'm going to get into y'all, but it's not Scorpio season yet. It's almost Scorpio season. So right now I'm going to start off with Virgo because I missed Virgo season. Like, I was outside all Virgo season and I don't have no Virgo friends. I just was outside. Like, I could not, like, I tried to stay inside and it just was not happening. Like, I tried to stay inside and it was somebody coming to visit, something going on, something this, something that, something that. But I'm going to go into Virgos because do I hate Virgos? No. But do I like Virgos? No. I don't. So some good things I have to say about Virgos is that y'all are very analytical, which could be good or bad because it's like, who wants to be analyzed at all times? I'm a Virgo rising, so I have this issue of over analyzing everything and everybody and hyper fixating on just everything. But y'all are very analytical. Y'all are able to take anything and like really break it down. Like, y'all are able to, like, I feel like with Virgos, anything they put their mind to doing, they really, really get into it. They really learn it. It really becomes a part of them and they really like break down that task till it's like to a T. Like, they really can just take anything and just analyze it and investigate it and really figure out how can they immerse themselves in it. It's kind of scary to see because y'all literally can take on any hobby y'all want. My thing is, y'all are generous. Like, I've met a lot of Virgos that don't mind covering the bills. I've met a lot of Virgos that don't mind taking care of things and like helping you. Like, I've met a lot of Virgos that are very helpful and kind. So I will have to say y'all kind because I've met a lot of kind Virgos. Like, they start off kind and generous. So I would have to say y'all are kind. And some people might disagree with the fact that Virgos are kind. But I do think they're kind. Like, I think that they will give a lot. Like, they do give a lot to a lot of people, which I'm going to get into in a little bit. I'm very modest. And it's between, like, the modesty can be, like, a thin line between modest and humble because it's like you meet a Virgo and they're so analytical. They're so perfect at everything that they do, or they try to perfect everything that they do. But when you hear them speak about the shit that they do, they say it so modestly, like it's so easy. And I just be like, girl, you're talking like you just didn't do something so crazy and so amazing. Like, it's like, I don't know if it's them being modest or them being humble. Like, and humble is horrible to be. So I can't fully understand what it is, but I would have to say they can come off as modest. Like, they make it seem like what they're doing is not that big of a deal. And I don't know if they're doing that to like look a certain way or whatever, but yeah, like they make it seem like it's not that crazy. Like, and it's like, girl, what you just did was fucking nuts. I also feel like you guys are very dependable as a friend. Like, I know majority of the Virgos I've ever had as friends, if I made birthday plans, they would probably be the ones to help me set it up. They'll probably be the ones to show up on time. They're probably the ones to actually make sure my birthday go well. Like, they're very, very, very dependable. Like, I can always depend on a Virgo to do what they're supposed to do. Now, have I met some not dependable Virgos? Yes, but most Virgos I've met have been very dependable. Like, I can depend on them to get shit done and get it done perfectly. Like, every time I tell a Virgo to do something, not only do they do it amazingly. and they take their time and they don't try to rush it. Like, they make it so perfect. And I can't be mad at that. Like, I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. Very organized. It's almost scary. It's kind of psychotic how organized Virgo can be. Like, I've seen Virgo's spaces, and like, they're literally like, it's like psycho how organized they are. Like, everything has a place. Everything is put in a box. Everything is cut off and made a certain way. Their shoes are usually put in a certain way. Like, everything is very precise and almost damn near perfect, and also kind of psychotic. Like, bitch, that's too organized, babes. Like, I guess for me, I'm all earth, but I'm the most unorganized person I know. So when I see people that's just like super, super organized, I'm like, kind of scary. Kind of scary, but could be seen as a good thing, because I think that's what makes them so dependable, because they're so organized. Like, how can you not depend on them to make sure everything's correct? They have everything in order. They're probably, like, when it comes to the birthdays, you probably told them your birthday, like when y'all first met, and they already planned it out. So when your birthday came, they already knew what you wanted. Like, I feel like Virgos give you the best gifts. Well, I think Taurus give the best gifts, but Virgos also give really good gifts, because they're very just like, they're analyzing you, they're listening, they're taking in everything you're saying. They're like robots almost. Like, they're taking everything you're saying, they compute it, and then they're like, okay, I remember her saying she wanted this, and I remember her saying her birthday is this, and I remember her saying for her birthday she wants this, and I remember her saying she wants to go to this restaurant for her birthday, and they're going to make sure it happens, and they're going to get you what you want, and they're going to be very detail oriented about it. Like, one time I had this Virgo man give me some flowers. These flowers was so me that it was sickening. Like, because this person is not a very colorful person. Like, this person wears muted colors, black, white, greens. But they got me the most colorful, sparkly flowers they can get. And I'm like, this is so me. I love sparkles. I love pink. I love roses. It's like they literally analyzed me to the T and got, like, if I had to pick flowers that match my personality and who I am, I would have had to say these flowers. Like, these flowers were fire. And I was just like, okay. Very practical, and they're very reliable. Well, dependable, reliable, resourceful, but they're very practical. Like, you're not going to hear anything that's too far-fetched from a Virgo. They kind of, the things they say kind of make sense. Like, you can't really disagree with it, because they're literally like, they're the type of people that literally will analyze the situation. Not only analyze, but break it down to the point where it's like, okay, since you said it like that, I can't really disagree. I can't really disagree. I do say that they're supportive. I feel like every Virgo friend I ever had has been very supportive of me. Anything I put out, they bought. Anything I talk about, they supported. They're the type of friends that repost all of your shit. Tell everybody, go get her shit. They're the type of friends that will put you on. Like, Virgos, they really are supportive and kind, and like, they're good friends. They're very intentional about what they do. Like, when I think of Virgos, I do think of Beyonce. Very, very, very particular about what they do. Very intentional with the things that they do and the moves they make in life. It's almost as if they planned out their life and like they're just going with that plan and it's working. Every time I've seen a Virgo go after something, it always works. And I don't know why, but a lot of Virgos I know tend to be socialites. Like, they know everybody, but they're never outside, but they're outside. It's kind of weird. Like, a lot of Virgos I know, they're the type of people that don't like being around people. They don't really like to like hang out, but everybody know them. And I'd be like, girl, how do everybody know you? You always in the house. But everybody be knowing them. And I know a lot of Virgos that's like that. Like, you think they're always in the house, but then they're always outside. You can't really say a Virgo is always outside because they be in the house a lot, but they know everybody. So it's like, I don't know how they work the room. I don't know how they do that. I don't know. Like, it's conflicting because every Virgo I know is like this. I even know a Virgo that's like a whole DJ, and I'm like, you work as a DJ, but you don't be outside. But you do be outside because everybody know you. But you don't want to go, like, you don't like going out. I don't know. If you're a Virgo, break that down to me. Like, in the comments, if you're a Virgo, break that down to me because I'd be so confused. I'd be like, Anywho, let's get into the negatives. Y'all are judgmental as fuck. Fuck. Don't do nothing crazy around a Virgo because they're bound to judge you. Yeah, they're going to judge you. They're going to be like, ugh. But then what I don't like about Virgos is that they're judgmental as if their shit don't stink. It's annoying. It's like, okay, I did some goofy shit, yes. But I just seen you do something goofier. Like, I know I did something that was kind of slow and like, I'm getting why you're judging me, but I just seen you do something worse. So who are you to judge me? But Virgos will break you down. Like, they literally break down everything in their life. They literally look at you, stare at you, and just literally investigate everything about you. And literally, like, every time I'm around a Virgo, they're the type of people that just stare. You're like, why are you staring at me? And it's because they're literally breaking you down piece by piece. And it's like kind of creepy because, like, so when you do some dumb shit, they're really judging you because they're like, either they're thinking, now you know better, or they're thinking, I figured this would come from you. Virgos are just so, like, sometimes I be so weirded out around Virgos because they just so like they're not Aquarius robotic, but they're like robotic in the sense of how they compute information. Like, the way they take in information be so robotic. It's like, okay, compute. Organize it. Source it. Break it down to the T. Like, it's kind of odd. So when they judging you, it's coming from a place of them actually literally observing you, taking data, and then they're like, oh, so you're really a dumbass bitch. Yeah. So when they judge you, it's coming from a place of them knowing. So I hate when a Virgo judge me because it's like, bitch, I know you just watched my every move since we met. So if you're judging me, it's because I did something and you just like, this bitch is weird. She's goofy. Virgos, for some odd reason, a lot of Virgos I know love being around people that are horrible for them. It's like, they love toxic people. They love toxic situations. It's almost if I guess they want to break free from that Virgo. Yes, when they're around toxic people, it allows them to feel free from their own thoughts and their own mind. They're able to just play dumb for a little bit because they love, I don't know a Virgo who doesn't love a toxic situation or being around toxic people. And the thing is, they know these people are toxic. They're aware that these people are bad for them. They're very hyper aware that these people are bad for them, but they just love being around or being in toxic situations. And this is like every Virgo ever. I've never met a Virgo who enjoys peace. They love to be around toxic people or environments that's toxic. And I just be like, girl, you know better. And they do know better, but they just choose to be in like weird situations. I'm like, girl, you of all people, I would never expect that from you. But I don't know. They just love toxic situations. They love toxic people. Every Virgo I know has a toxic friend who they can't stand, but they keep this person around. And I'm like, why? Your friend is shitty, yet and still you keep this person around, and I don't get it. Like I said, they're modest, but it's like a thin line. Like, it can come off as like humble, which to me, humble is a bad thing. And they do things that's so extraordinary, but they just speak about it in such a humbling way. And it's like, girl, talk your shit. Really, like, took something that you dreamed of doing and made it happen, and they talk about it such a humbling way. And it's like, no, what you are doing, the things you are doing is crazy. Don't be humble, okay? Don't be humble. They're overthinkers. Like, they're gonna overthink everything. Everything. They overthink everything. And it's like, it hinders them a little bit. It hinders them from truly making connections. Like, a lot of Virgos I know, like I said, they be socialites, but they never really have true friends because they overthink every situation with a friend. Like, I had one friend that was a Virgo, and if you did anything super small to her, she would overthink it and be like, oh, this bitch can't stand me. And it's like, no, I just made a mistake. I'm human. But they overthink it. Like, they overthink everything you do, everything you say. It's like they're observing you. And like, if they create an idea of you in their head and you don't live by it, it's kind of just like, they feel like you're moving funny or something. I don't know. I can't really explain it, but they're big on overthinking. Like, it's hard for them to get out their head sometimes. They are pessimistic as fuck. Pessimistic as fuck. I'd be like, when I get around a Virgo and talk to them, it almost makes me feel like, shit, there's no hope. Like, and they do so, like, a lot of Virgos I know do extraordinary things. Like, they're smart, they're talented. Whatever they do, they're good at it because they really research whatever. Like, whatever a Virgo wants to do, they're going to research it. They're going to figure out how to do it. They're going to break it down step by step on how to become great at it. But they're just so, like they do something extraordinary and they be like, it wasn't that good. I'm like, what the fuck? That was great. Or they be like, they do something crazy and extraordinary and they submit application to something, or they put themselves out there and they just like, oh my God, everybody's gonna hate me. And I'm like, girl, what the fuck is you talking about? Why would everybody hate you? That was great. But in their head, they're like, I can't do anything right. It's got, like I said, Virgos give me a little psycho. Like, they give me psycho energy in a weird way. Like, a lot of Virgos I meet, I'm like, you're psychotic, but you're cool, so I'm gonna keep you around. But they do be like, they be a little scary. Virgos scare me a little bit. They do. But Virgos and Capricorns get along well because Capricorns can be a little scary and a little intense. So we match each other a lot. So I kind of get it. I understand the scariness and the weirdness of it all. But yeah, Virgos, y'all not horrible. Y'all just have some traits where it's like, it's a little psychotic. And that's about it. But y'all are reliable, kind, resourceful, supportive people. And a lot of Virgos I meet, we be friends for a very long time. But we always fall off. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the problem. I don't know, but a lot of Virgos I meet, we don't stay friends for long. A lot of Virgos I meet, we stay friends for a long time, but we don't stay friends. Like, I will keep a Virgo around me, but I won't stay friends with them forever. If you get what I'm saying. Like, a Virgo is always in my life, but we don't be friends forever, and I don't know why. With Virgos, I do. I fuck